Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I want to film, and I've been wanting to film this for a really long time. I just haven't got around to it. I have my base done and my eyeshadow primer done. I want to film a video inspired by another TikTok creator. Her name's Krysten, and I will link her stuff down below. She does this series called Wheel of Eyeshadow Wednesday, where she has a wheel and she spins it, and it has all of her eyeshadow palettes on it. And it's a good way to use up eyeshadow palettes. So I think she started with 41 and ended up with 42. I have a lot. I went through every single palette, reorganized, and I'm in the process of moving. So before I take all of these down, I at least know how many I have because I put them on the wheel. And I really want to do this because I am sad to say this as part of overconsumption and being mindful. I have palettes that are brand new that I've maybe used once or haven't even touched, and they're sitting on that. Because unfortunately this year was not what I expected. I've had a lot of health problems. So pretty much anything that I've bought between 2024 and now, I really haven't got the chance to play with things as I want. So I'm hoping that by doing this or picking a random number, the little generators will help me rediscover old favorites, play with things that are new that I haven't got to play with, as well as kind of boost my creativity. For instance, today I haven't felt good. I've had a horrible migraine all day, but I was like, just do your makeup and film this and maybe it will make you feel better. And I feel better already just putting my contacts in and turning on the camera. Mind over matter. So we are going to... So it turns out I was not actually recording when I spun the wheel on my iPad, but I did spin it and I did get Mini Blood Sugar by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So this is just a clip of me showing you the wheel I used and how it picks a winner. This is Mini Blood Sugar. I believe she came out with the 5-year re-anniversary of Blood Sugar. And she has some neutral shades, a white, a red, a shimmery red, a peach, a dark purple, kind of like a rose gold peach, and a brown. And normally I'm drawn to like putting that in my crease, that in my outer corner, that on my lid. And I swatched this, but it's not really, I thought it would be like a pink. It's more like my skin tone. Like it barely shows up. So scratch that idea. I kind of think I might end up going the peach and the red vibe because it is Mini Blood Sugar, and when would I ever use those kinds of colors? So as much as I don't want to do a red eyeshadow look, let's do it. And to keep with the theme, I'm going to try to use these Jeffree Star Morphe brushes. I know I don't use these enough because I don't really like them. So the first shade I'm going into is the shade Prick, which is that kind of reddish coral color, and I'm going to start by placing that in my crease. Prick. And I actually think Prick is a liquid lipstick in the Red Vault, if I remember when that came out. Because Cherry Soda is also a liquid lipstick. I want to put that literally just in the outer corner. I'm hoping this doesn't crease worse than it already has. And I'm not so I took this brush that had whatever pigment was left on it and just ran it through to make that line where it meets not. Oof. And honestly, this is coming off as a white, but I thought it was going to be like a besides that one. I didn't do anything in the bottom, it wouldn't look right. The tiny pencil brush. I'm gonna go into Cherry Soda next. I haven't used this primer in a really long time, but I used the Kat Von D tattoo liner, and this is my everyday eyeliner. It is peeling up when I put my liner down, and that red is really flaking off, especially on this eye. Mascara. I ended up taking Urban Decay Zero and just tightlining a little bit before my eyes started watering. I have the NYX Jumbo Pencil and Milk in my inner corner. And I put this shimmery pinky cream gel liner from ColourPop in the shade Calabasas, which is a metallic. I thought it matched Sugarcane perfectly, and that's in my waterline. And I'm wearing the Pat McGrath The Dark Star mascara. I am gonna put lashes on, I think, and I want to do a red lip. So just for like filming purposes, this is the eyes with the just mascara, no lashes. I don't have any blush on and I haven't contoured. I think I'm gonna either do Cherry Wet Prick or something like that to match the lip. I'm kind of leaning towards Prick because it will match that kind of peachy in the crease. It's also a lot of red. So let me find a blush, let me contour,
and this is the
I'm going to pick out a
completed first Wheel of Eyeshadow Wednesday eye look. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up.